No one is perfect in life. The flaw in the design. In the heart of a bustling kingdom lived a master potter named Alaric. People traveled from distant lands to buy his wares, for his vases were as thin as eggshells and his glazes shimmered like the morning sea. Alaric, however, was a deeply unhappy man. He was obsessed with a single goal: to create the perfect vessel, one with no wobbles, no bubbles, and a symmetry so precise it would defy the human eye. One spring, Alaric decided he would not sell another pot until he achieved perfection. He locked himself in his studio, throwing hundreds of pounds of clay. Each time a pot came off the wheel he found a flaw. One had a microscopic speck of sand, another's rim was a hair's breadth too thick. He broke them all, his flaw becoming a graveyard of almost perfect art. Next door lived Kale, a young apprentice who made simple, sturdy bowls for the village peasants. Kale's bowls often had thumbprints pressed into the clay, and his firing process sometimes left smoky grey patches on the ceramic. Yet the villagers loved them. They said the thumbprints made the bowls easy to grip, and the grey patches looked like clouds at dusk. One day, the king announced a grand competition to find the finest craftsman in the land. Alaric, exhausted and grey-haired from stress, finally produced a vase he deemed flawless. It was cold, white, and mathematically exact. Kale entered a wide, rustic fruit bowl, with a slight tilt in its lip and a vibrant, uneven blue glaze. The king's judge, a wise old woman who had seen 1,000 years of art, walked past Alaric's vase without stopping. "Beautiful," she whispered, "but it has no soul. It tells no story of the earth it came from, or the hands that made it." She stopped at Kale's bowl. She ran her fingers over the thumbprints and the slight tilt of the rim. "This," she declared, "is the winner. It is useful, it is warm, and its imperfections show that it was made by a living heart for a living home." Alaric was devastated until the judge pulled him aside. "Alaric," she said softly, "you seek to be a god of clay, but you are only a man. By chasing perfection, you have hidden your humanity. A crack is where the light gets in. A flaw is where the story begins." Alaric looked at his cold white vase and then at his own trembling clay-stained hands. He finally realized that his pursuit of perfection had been a pursuit of emptiness. He went back to his studio, but this time, he left the windows open and let the spirit of the clay guide him, flaws and all. Moral of the story: perfection is an illusion that prevents us from appreciating the beauty of reality. Accepting our flaws and the imperfections of others is what allows us to connect, grow, and find true peace. If you like my story, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. And stay tuned for more motivational stories. Thanks for watching.